Sports. It's in the game.
I mean, it's just more question you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself. I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. Yeah, you better listen. I'm bringing heat. You'll be a fan when I start rapping. Way I'll have your fucking head spinning. I'm known as spit vicious. Release bombs and go tick tick. Boom, you blown me that head missing. I'm a phenomenon. Stacking cheese like it's Parmesan. 8 different flows, call me Octomom. I'm moving fast like the Autobahn. And I'm independent, so I'm not your fucking starving like it's Ramadan. Sick, twisted, gifted. Can't copy, printed. Can't hold me down. I shape shift, I'm liquid. I killed this beat. I might get convicted. They know how I move. It was predicted. Persistent. Spoke it into existence. So consistent. No assistance. Hear me once become addicted. If I rap it, then I live it. There's no cap when I be breaking this. This ain't what you want, bitch. I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Yo, it's fucking Wednesday night, and we back with the Knucklehead Sports. Hoch is on the line with us. What's going on, Hoch?
Yo, what it be? What it be?
Yo, we back in the biz.
Normal guy in the business.
Oh, shit. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on, normal guy?
By the way, they got me on phone because I'm too beautiful to be on camera. That's
This
what
is
it
true.
is.
This is true. Everybody knows ain't nobody taking my shine up in this motherfucker.
All right. There's a reason why the Lord made me so ruggedly handsome instead of rich.
Word.
That works, man. But now we in the building. And now you're going to get double the buttons because now I got a new little toy. So you're going to hear.
Oh, from both of them?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Now you're going to get double, man. You're going to double. But just for Hodge. Just for Hodge. There you go.
Oh, I thought that was for Ray.
Yeah. Yo, but to get really started on this shit,
Let's do it.
this is the first one of the day.
Uh-oh.
Bronny, you're a fucking burger.
First burger of the day.
How the fuck are you? Bro, you 15 in like the summer league, bro.
Yo.
But according to Krills, we done with the 90s, right? Because, you know, the 2000 eras, the players are so much better.
Yo, you checking out my videos? What videos? I don't have any videos on Kick Player. I'll tell you what, just donate the $1,000 per person per stream that we had. Right now, we up to almost 500 streams total. Give us the $1,000 per person per stream, and shut the fuck up, Kendrick. All right, let's do that one. Just shit.
Oh
Out
shit!
here
Is
talking
that
sports.
Kendrick or Kendra?
I don't know, man. Kendrick and Kendra can
They
get
both
it.
can get it. Go. Man.
All
Or is that
7,293 of them.
Kendro. Oh, you talking about some Lord of the Rings name? That Kendro. What's up, Kendro?
Shit, add me on fucking Discord. Add your mother on Discord.
Yo, why is it always they gotta add to something else? It's like, yo, you're on this app. Why I gotta add you somewhere else? I don't know you over there, man.
Thank you very much.
Because they want to give you that virus. Cyrus, the damn virus.
Word.
That's what it is.
Word.
Oh shit, man.
Yo,
All
Ray.
I'm saying is, though, but
Yo.
where Krill's at, man?
I hit him. I gave him the link.
He got to defend his 2,000 motherfuckers.
Facts.
You know what he's gonna say? It's the 2000s, not the 2020s.
Oh, facts. Yeah, you would.
But yo, Ray, when you speak into the sound effect, speak normal. I don't know if you're adding more, like if you're talking like with it.
Yeah.
Are you?
No, yeah, I was the first time.
Because I was gonna say I had to learn that. The sound effect will make the sound for you. You don't have to make the sound. No, because when you talk
When you talk like this normal, it comes out nice. But when you start doing this with that,
I gotta learn, man. I gotta learn.
it fucks up the sound
It
effect.
feels like you gotta do that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
The button's not
My
releasing
bad.
your inner voice. It's making. I learned it the hard way.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Got to learn from your elders.
Yo,
Yeah,
facts.
because I'm over here. I'm like, yo, that's extra squeaky. He's adding it.
Toes like, this is cheating. Why are you? Don't add, motherfucker. Just do it.
Yeah,
normal.
don't add to it.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be a.
Oh, Joseph, what's
Okay.
going on?
Yeah, if you're gonna hit that button gonna run out real quick.
Yeah, because the whole stream is gonna be.
Goddamn, every goddamn motherfucking word that motherfucking my mouth is gonna be a fucking beep, 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 beep.
Word.
Hear the word motherfucker at least 32 motherfucking times.
Word, and then we do an impression of the Lakers coach, and you're just gonna hear.
We didn't want you.
Oh shit.
We having too much fun.
They should have never gave y'all motherfuckers
Nope.
money.
Word.
Last thing I should have done was let me
Nah,
have
but
some
no,
money.
listen, yo, real talk though, because I got normal guy telling me that the second overall pick has gone 0 for 15. Yo, are these kids that bad?
Oh shit.
We got somebody here to fucking to confirm it.
Yeah, you ain't got to put
Showing
me
up,
up. Put me in the
baby.
background, baby.
Showing up building.
You
In the
mother.
building. The background.
You got to turn your camera off for us to be in the background, asshole.
My bad.
There you go.
Show was like, I want to be incognito. You can't. You gotta turn off the
Yeah,
camera.
you can't be incognito.
Oh shit, my bad. I fucked it
You
up.
nah, mama.
Yeah, you mother. You son
Oh
of a.
shit, wait a minute. Wait. Ray got a button? I heard him say
I got
son of
it.
a bitch with a beat.
You got a problem with my?
Oh hell no.
Yeah, don't you talk about his button.
leave my buttons alone, bitch. That's right. Oh, yeah, let's turn it off. God damn it.
Hutch is sitting here like these fucking kids with their shit.
Fucking kids and their fucking toys.
Yo,
Where the fuck are my beeps? Damn it!
Oh, here you go, Hutch. Just say it. These kids with their fucking.
These motherfucking kids with these motherfucking toys. Where the fuck is my beep?
It's supposed to be there.
Bleep his burger.
Oh
Nah,
man.
that can't be. That cannot be bleeped out. All right, show.
Nah, the
Watch your
burgers are
mouth.
never bleeped. The burgers
Watch
are
your
never
mouth.
bleeped. I think we got a count of 4 now with the burgers.
Yeah, I know we love to have the fun and all that, but what's going on with these kids?
Which
Like-
kids you talking about, Bronny?
Well, the second overall pick has gone 0 for 15. Like, I thought these kids were supposed to be better shooters. What's going on?
I don't know.
Yo, let's be fair. When Victor Wembanyama had his first game, we thought he was trash.
Who?
Victor Wembanyama.
Ooh.
Who?
Listen, when Victor first got drafted, we all knew that he was more defensive than offensive. All right? We all knew that. And we also knew he looked like Mr. Plastic Man. All right? That's how long he was. All right, but you got the kids. You got to remember, the 3 out of the first 6 draft picks were international players. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, according to other people who should not be named, the players nowadays are better skilled than the players from back in the day.
That's what Quill says.
Well, I didn't say no names. You know what I'm
Yo, Toe, hit him with the button. You my friend.
saying?
Yo, Hold, you gotta chill. You my friend.
But what I'm saying
you're my
is,
friend, bro. You gotta get it together.
Gotta get it together.
that's actually pretty good. But what I'm saying is, if all these kids are supposed to be that good, as my man Norma guy would say, why are they all burgers? And
They got no heart.
and they're looking like burgers in the summer league, so they're playing against each other.
They got no heart. They got no miles and miles of heart.
Yo, they gotta get those miles, man. They gotta get
My
those
man
miles.
Joseph is watching the WNBA.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Bro, really?
Yeah, that.
Damn.
When has anybody admitted that they're watching the WNBA
I mean,
who's not paid to watch the WNBA?
how good these girls looking?
I guarantee they're looking better than these burgers in the summer league.
That's what I'm saying. Shit.
My man, how bad can you guys be that you're making people watch the WNBA?
Yo, Host, don't let that fool. Who was it? There was an old player that did that. They were calling him out. I think it was Calabrini. Nigga said, I may be whacking the NBA, but he busted everybody's ass that fucking talented.
In the what? It sounded like he
To the
buttoned himself.
NBA, but I'm good compared to you.
Yo, I don't know what the fuck you just said, show, because all I heard was blah blah the bet.
My bad. R2D2.
Yeah, R2D show. T3P show came up here.
Now, listen, bro, at the end of the day,
That's how he
show.
sounded.
I mean,
Damn.
there's no more guy, not for nothing. There's not a lot of snow bunnies in the WNBA. I'm sorry. They're just not. You got a couple.
What?
You got a couple. You know,
All them girls is snow bunnies.
maybe a handful. I don't know. Maybe Pamela and her 5 friends.
I like how you did that.
But I mean, there's not a lot of snow bunnies. I mean, the white chick that was in the LA Sparks, she tore her ACL, so she ain't playing.
Don't we have a white girl that looks just like Caitlin Clark in the Liberty?
I would believe the Caitlin Clark looked like Caitlin Clark.
I don't know who the fuck is in the Liberty. I'm not
Yo,
even
look
gonna
her
lie.
up, bro. She was MVP. It's some white girl, blonde girl. She looks just like Caitlin Clark. She nice.
What you saying?
I'm just saying, she a snow bunny too.
Why? Cause she white?
Exactly. That's what snow is.
Snow is white.
Unless a dog pees in it.
But why gotta be a dog peeing in it?
Come on. I guarantee you, some of us grown folks still trying to piss our names in the snow.
Yeah, Ray.
What you trying to say, man? What
Yeah,
the
I'm
you
glad
trying to
somebody.
say?
I'm glad somebody threw caught that alley I was throwing.
Word.
What y'all trying to say, man?
That you where you eat.
That was fucked up, man.
Shit, I'm not the one
Yo,
talking.
Ray, on some real shit. Ray, what's the count right now?
We had a good 6.
No, that's not the count I'm talking about.
Oh,
My man.
I don't know, man.
How
Y'all
many
need
baby
to
mama
we
you
need to
got?
have a
numbers.
count
Show
on the
ain't
bottom
6.
too. Ray's baby mamas.
Word.
Y'all the one that's supposed to know what the numbers are now, because every fucking time we get on here, it raises.
I mean, I haven't spoken to you in a couple of. I haven't spoken to you in a couple of days.
I think it's like 456 or some shit.
God damn. See,
Yo, it's my birthday
last
this
time I was
weekend. Why
on,
you
it was
having
like maybe like
450?
350. Now it's 458.
God damn, my birthday this weekend. That's not good. That's not good.
Hey, no, that is good. That means you expect at least 458 gifts. Come on now.
Oh shit, true.
Hmm?
It's gonna be a good birthday.
What you got planned, brother?
I mean, if
Yeah,
they all give you $10, that's 4 G's right there.
There we go.
Word.
There we go. As show to answer your question, some drinking, some more drinking, some steak, and then some more drinking.
And
Man,
apparently we not allowed at his birthday party.
to
I'm
drink with
not
him?
doing the birthday party.
He's throwing a birthday stream and he didn't invite us, show.
I'm gonna send y'all the link. Also, we're doing one Saturday too, so we gonna be here on the Tone the Show with Ray.
Yo, Toe, that's the first time we gonna be on his show.
Nope.
Oh, he on our show? He not even gonna make a show?
No, yeah, I am doing the show. No, I am doing the show.
Yeah, this
Toe,
Sunday
motherfucker.
night.
jumping in that shit.
See?
Breaking in.
Sunday night, I will be live for a birthday stream. So if y'all want to come through, the link's gonna be in the chat. So I'll send it to you.
Bro,
Race.
we have to come through. You're gonna be drunk. You need backup.
Yo,
Ah!
facts.
Well,
'Cause I am
I know
drinking
you
too much.
can be back up.
Oh man, I'm gonna be drinking too much this weekend. I know that for a fact.
I think Show gonna be making more fun of you than anybody. I don't think he gonna be have your back. I think he gonna be in your front laughing at you.
Word.
Oh man,
Word.
shit.
See?
You never got on
I knew
camera,
it.
Ray.
Did you say a word too? Like, damn, he didn't deny it at all. That was fucked up.
No,
That was
he didn't
fucked
even
up.
try to swerve that shit. He was like, "Yeah, I am."
Oh man, but
No, but
I guess
listen, bro.
do we bring it up?
On some real shit, bro.
Yeah,
We got people in the chat talking about watching the WNBA, man.
man. The fact that more people, I think, this week were talking about the copas and all that than they are the NBA is.
So first of all,
wow.
the Copa was fucking crazy, bro.
Fire.
Bro,
Fire.
I'm still mad, but I can't be as mad that Argentina won the whole thing because at least the team that beat us, and by us I mean Ecuador, at least they're the one that won the fucking thing. But then, but yo, the fact that
Ray,
people,
stop playing. We all know you weren't watching the games because of the games because of the games. You were scoping out the stands for your next baby mamas. Stop lying. Stop it.
I definitely wouldn't be
Puerto
watching
Rico
the
got a
Ecuador
team.
games then if that was the case. Because I'm definitely not trying to get with an Equa because nah, man.
Shit, there's plenty of fucking fake Americans trying to get into soccer right now.
Come on now. Come on.
That's
Now.
what Ray calls them.
Come on, Ray. There was a lot of Colombians out there.
Oh, Ray, you smart. Get her to
You
do
know,
whatever you need her to do.
you know, in the middle of that fucking, in the middle of the game, they do the "Come shake your body, baby, do that conga." No, you can control yourself any longer.
Nah, but no more guy. Yeah, you're right, man. Three match delays, bro. Yo, my man, soccer. Correction. Football fans are real about their sport.
Yeah, man, they were going, bro. The fact that they were going into the ventilation system,
Well, that's Miami's fucking problem for fucking selling more tickets than what they had.
bro. That
They
shit
didn't
was
do that.
wild.
People just broke in.
No, they oversold the event, show.
Oh, I thought they broke in and took people's chairs. So when the people showed up with the tickets, it's like, who the fuck how we gonna take the whole stadium out?
No, people bought tickets and they were being turned away.
That was fucked up.
And they're like, yo, but I bought tickets. And they're like, yo, we're at capacity.
Yeah, they oversold like crazy for this one. Like it was.
They didn't. I can't say it in English, but they didn't anticipate that many fucking people.
No anticiparon.
All right, as el Chapo, was it? Coño, what the fuck?
Oye, dilo, pero
Chapulín Colorado would say, "No contaron con mi astucia."
básicamente.
Yo, my man, they didn't anticipate.
Aguanile.
They didn't anticipate how big football is, and I gotta say it as football because we are the only country that call it soccer.
Yeah, man. No, it's a football. It's
Right?
football.
And if you call it soccer in front of football fans, yeah, they're gonna fuck you up.
Facts. Te jodiste si dices eso.
All right,
Te jodiste.
bro.
More than
Yo,
65,000. Shit.
Bro,
that's a lot of fucking overselling, bro.
bro,
fucking
the
wild.
cops was there stopping people like they was at the border. They were climbing through shit. The cops was waiting right there. Yo, put your hands up.
Bro,
Yeah,
somebody
but you notice how they were only.
Union, too.
But you notice how there was like maybe 5 cops tackling the skinniest motherfuckers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
We ain't
'cause
got
they were-
They
65,000.
weren't going after. They weren't going after the motherfuckers that were in shape.
Man. They ain't going after the Theos that are fucking jacked up and drinking like 10 fucking cases of beer already.
Nope.
Ready to go. Like, nah, man. Try to take me to jail.
Catch
Try
the
to-
girls. Go after the girls only, fam.
Yo.
Yo, bro, I saw some of the cops and I literally saw them going after like the smallest dudes there.
Yeah, man. Because they were
And,
like,
and it wasn't like not like 1 or 2 cops. There was like maybe 5 cops. And I'm like, bro, you going after that one small dude. Meanwhile, 20 of his homeboys just went through. He was the decoy.
Oh,
Obviously, you guys are not that bright.
yo,
I would have been shitting bricks. My bad, Ray.
nah. It was like that one dude was like, yo, go on without me, y'all. I
Word.
got this. I got this.
Send me some clips.
Sacrificing myself for the betterment of the group.
FaceTime me from this fucking stadium.
Yo, yeah, all need some steak.
Bro, when you literally have fans crawling through the duck. Now, mind you, I work in commercial HVAC. My man, some of these ducks are fucking disgusting.
They're all not brand new like in the movies?
No, it ain't brand new like in fucking Die Hard. Them just don't look that clean. When I was a kid and I saw Die Hard, I was like, oh shit, maybe I can do that.
Nope.
Now that I'm in this industry, nah, man, nah, no.
What about Blue Streak? If we leave a diamond in there, it's not gonna be the same in 10
My man,
years.
that shit is gonna be so caked up with fucking dirt and debris and shit like that. You ain't never gonna find that shit.
Fucking Blue
Damn.
Streak.
They lied to us.
You know what I'm saying? But look, out of all those people, only 27 people were arrested. And I guarantee you, if you look up the 27 people that are arrested, I would say maybe 75% were under 5'5".
Yeah. I am surprised that it's only 27 because it got crazy, man. Like looking at the videos and all that, it was to the degree of even afterward, the fights afterward. Because, bro, they take
Like
football.
I tell people straight out, I want to go to like South America and shit like that when they have football games.
Yeah.
But then I be seeing how them stadiums be fucking shaking.
Bro, I
Shaking.
went in Ecuador and I went for it was basically, you know how we go to the indie shows, right? I went to an indie football game.
Yeah,
Bro,
aight.
when I tell you that just for trying to cheer for my own cousin, I almost got my ass kicked. Oh damn, they fucked that dude up.
Yeah, man. And the thing is, these are migrants. These are illegal immigrants.
Ah,
They said
that's
11
fucked
out of the
up.
27
That's
were
fucked
illegal immigrants.
Oh, they fucked this dude up. And they probably sent him back. That's fucked up.
Yeah, my man said Johnny Cochran can't help you now.
Yo, man.
But I bet you if you look them up, I bet you they all like 5'5" and under.
No, bro, especially if
Of
they're
course.
Argentine. Yeah, man. Shit.
Nah, but Ray, yo, let me tell you something. I went to
Damn. Yo,
He's showing his phone to the like, I got a ticket. I got a ticket.
the fuck. He's like, yo, I bought this shit like a month ago. I don't give
Right.
a fuck.
But yeah, I know it's not the same. But when I was in DR, I watched
Yeah.
a baseball game between two local teams, bro, and the stadium was rocking. So, we take pride in our sports. I gotta tell people, no, 15, 20 years ago, baseball was number one in DR. It's football is literally very close to now.
Yeah. Nah, man, football has become its own, like,
But
its whole
it's
culture.
again, and here's what I explained to somebody not too long ago. It's the cheapest sport
That
to
too.
get into.
That too.
All you need is a ball.
Yeah. Legit. Legit.
Grab 2 trash cans from the street. That's your goal. All you need is a ball. You don't. I said, let's cut this crap. I grew up, going to a third world country. I know many people who walk the streets without any, sandals, socks, or shoes. So for a kid playing side football out in the streets, all you need is a ball. That's all you need.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But that culture, bro, that watching those games, legit, it's to the wire, man. Like, certain games, like, bro, the finals, the fucking NBA finals that we watched, it was like after a point, we're like, well, we know who's winning this. When it comes to football, it could be the last fucking oh shit. Like that Ecuador Argentina game. I was like, oh, we might have a chance because it was 1-1. It got to the finales, and I was like,
Well, but see, that's the whole thing when it comes to football.
Yeah.
There's rarely a blowout.
Nah, never.
Unless America's
I got
playing.
that Spain game though, because that Spain game was 2-0 is a blowout for them.
Right. For them. In terms of football, that's a blowout.
Yeah.
In terms of us, it's like, yo, this is a boring ass game.
Bro, the fact that again it got to penalty shots was how they determined the Ecuador and Argentina game. And to us, it's a low scoring game because it was 1-1 and then the penalty. But it's like, bro, watching that, they went crazy. Like Ecuador fired their coach and their goalie after that game. Bro.
Well, again, they do take that shit serious.
Nah, man, they do. It is a whole other thing for them. Like it's wild. But the thing is, I was gonna bring up the reason I wanted to bring up football.
Hold on a second. Yo, Matt, it's raining out there, right? Okay, sorry about that, guys.
Nah, all good.
It's fucking. The skies have opened up, and I'm happy because hopefully this heat wave is done with.
Yeah.
Because goddamn, I need some rest.
Yo, man. I was gonna say though, with that, just the commitment and how they are for football and all that, I wish that translated to American sports. Like that's what we need again is that actual commitment and that devotion to your sport.
Heart. It's called heart. Yeah. And love for their game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? You know why we can't get that?
Why?
Because one, people go to sports in America to drink.
True.
And everybody's fucking drunk anyway. And two, the players, they move around so much that you could have one guy on your team and be like, yo, like Saquon Barkley, this is the guy, and then he goes to the Eagles. And half of the people that are fans of the Giants are gonna realize I don't like the Giants because of Saquon, so now I'm gonna be an Eagles fan. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole being loyal to the team.
Fuck that and fuck them.
Yeah, now that whole being loyal to the team shit, that's gone because now everybody just wants to be winners. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody hates Cowboys fans and everybody hates Yankees fans because Cowboys fans, back in the day, you could say they were bandwagon jumpers. Now they can't even make the playoffs, and the Cowboys fans are still like, "Yo, we gonna win."
Yeah, they still got the support, even if
yeah,
like, where was that support when y'all were losing?
Yeah, even fucking the Yankees fans like 27 rings, but they ain't winning in a long fucking time, but we still fans of them.
Yeah.
Nowadays, people are Lakers fans because they like LeBron, and when LeBron goes to another team, they're gonna be a fan of that. they're fans of the Warriors because they're winning now all of a sudden. Everybody wants to be on that winning fucking thing. And plus, half the people in this country don't belong in this country, and the other half fucking don't give a shit about the country. So we're not gonna have this fucking. It's funny how Ray turns his camera off the minute we start talking politics. He think we playing games, Hodge. You want me to turn off your thing so I can keep talking shit about this country or the people in this country, Hodge?
I
yeah.
didn't know
Like
you
you're right, though.
I was dipped out for a second. Give me a second.
Mhm.
We all know you got to speak to baby mama number 287. It's
Yep.
287.
But shit, yeah. But I mean, that's pretty much what it is. Most people nowadays, they don't have the commitment to be loyal to a fucking team, a person, or themselves.
You're right.
So now they're just gonna jump on the bandwagon. If they start getting into soccer, the most dominant team in soccer, people are gonna start wearing those fucking shirts. It's only the people that are not from this country that are wearing their countrymen's shirts, or like the people who not into soccer and they go, you know, I need a team. Fuck it, I'm Spaniard. I'm gonna be Spain or Greek or whatever the fuck. But if their team is winning, they love them. If their team ain't winning, they don't watch the sport. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right. And it's kind of sad because, like, I can tell people, oh, I'm a Yankee fan, and be like, oh, you know, I'm like, listen, I've been watching the Yankees in the 80s when they fucking sucked. Like, I can tell you some of the Yankees back in that era, and you'd be like, who the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm an old school. You know, I watched my teams when they were bad, and now when they were good, and now when they're mediocre.
Shit, I saw that the Bronx Zoo documentary they have on I think Peacock. Yo, I just heard the thunder. Yeah.
You just heard it now, bro. It's been crazy by me for like 5 minutes now.
Shit, hopefully it rains hard enough to clean all them water spots off my fucking car.
Bro, I wanted it to rain that way it cools it down, bro. I need my job has been fucking keeping me busy. I'm tired.
No, I can imagine. Shit, fucking I just checked the weather. It's supposed to be like 80s next week.
Yeah, let it be in the 80s. I'm good.
Hey, that's what we need.
No 90s feeling like 100. I'm good.
Yo,
Word.
Yesterday was bad. That shit felt like 102 yesterday.
Yeah, but you know, but you're right. You got a lot of people. See, you got a lot of fans who are player fans. They're not team fans. So wherever that player goes, that's who their team is.
Yeah.
You know, you have very few people who are old school who like, nah, I'm rocking with the team. Who, you know, like me, I'm a Giants fan, even though I hate the fuck out of Daniel Jones.
Which I wanna speak about that a little later, but yeah.
All right. I mean, you a Yankee fan, even though the fuck you hate Aaron Judge.
I don't hate him. I don't see the.
You hate him. Stop it. You hate him.
I don't see why this motherfucker.
Why they pay him so much money if he can't make it to the playoffs? Yeah, you hate him.
I'm just speaking facts, huh? That's all I'm doing.
It's all right, Toe. We know the truth, man.
I'm just speaking facts.
It's
just
okay.
what you guys say, my guy. It's gonna
look,
be
I'm still a Knicks fan, even though I hate the fuck out of James Dolan.
I hear you.
Like, that motherfucker can get stabbed with a rusty screwdriver or Ada Festa fucking syringe, and I'll be one happy motherfucker.
Word.
Facts.
All right? You know, but nowadays you got people who are only fans of players. I know somebody who, and no, it's not Krill's, because even though LeBron's his favorite player, his team is still Dallas Mavericks. So I can respect that.
Yeah.
But I know somebody who every team LeBron has been at, he has a jersey.
Yeah, I know.
And every time he's on the team, that's his team. That's his favorite team. And I'm like, yo, that's not your team. You just a LeBron fan. Nah. I like the team. LeBron leaves, all of a sudden, nah, man, I don't like what they were doing. What? You mean they don't like it? You don't like the fact that LeBron left your team? Why don't you say that? And but the thing is, Ray, there's a lot of people like that nowadays.
Bro, my cousin's like that. And I keep fucking checking him on that because I'm like, bro, get off LeBron's dick. Like, my guy, pick a team. Like, I'll check up on that because I'll be like, yo, tell me who was on the team 2 years ago when LeBron wasn't. Because he would do that when they switched. Can't tell me shit. I'm like, because he's like, oh, but you like Miami. I'm like, yeah, and I liked Miami before LeBron was it.
Did you, Ray?
I did. Oh shit, yo, that lightning.
Yeah, yo.
Holy shit.
Yeah, man. Skies are opening up.
Oh shit, tonight's gonna be nice to go to sleep.
Yeah, the Lord is finally taking that crap.
Yeah.
He's no longer constipated.
I just hope it's not as bad as Chicago. Because did y'all see the storm in Chicago yet? That shit was bad.
Yo, we need one of the storms to bring down the heat, bro.
Well, that's the thing. That I hope it's a rain where it's like it gives us a nice just rest of the week instead of the humidity. Because that rain we got, what was it, Monday? That was like a little bit of rain and then it stopped. Just
yeah, and then it made it hotter.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I like Barkley.
Yeah.
But he left my Giants to go to the hated Eagles. So now when football season starts, he is number 26 on the Eagles.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, that's supposed to...
Joseph, bro, it's been hot here in the NYC. For like 4 or 5 days, we've had 90-degree weather and it's feeling like 100 with the humidity. Again, I'm gonna explain something. I know this is a sports show, but I'm gonna explain something. All right, New York is a hot box. We got tall buildings with fucking glass as their fucking walls. So he gets trapped here. People forget cement is a conduit to whatever weather it's on. If it's cold, the cement is cold. If it's hot, the cement is hot. And then you have all the heat from all the subway trains underground. So New York City is a bedrock of heat in the summertime. All right. The fucking humidity has no place to go, so it just compounds and compounds and compounds.
Facts.
So like New York, I mean like DR, Miami, Arizona, yeah, even Vegas, it can get up to 100 degrees, but if you find the shade, you'll be all right. In NYC, you can find the shade, and you'll probably sweat more in the shade than you do in the sun. It's that crazy. So yeah, Joseph, it's been hot here, bro. Like this rain, like I'm about to go outside in the rain and just get wet.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
You didn't know we had Hutch the meteorologist.
Let us know how it's outside, man.
Well, I learned that shit being in the air conditioning field. That's what happens when you've been in this field for fucking 20 years.
Nah, yeah.
Got you.
Look at that. Suppose now, see, Louisiana be having some humidity, no my God. So I know you guys, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Them swamps, ooh, man.
Mm-hmm.
There go that thunder, that lightning. But
with them gators.
Yeah. Nah, but you know, this is back to sports.
Yeah.
You know, you have too many bandwagon jumpers nowadays. Like you said it. Ain't nobody was a Golden State fan until they started winning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and the crazy shit is like playing the NBA 2K game, like we used to always play the 90s. And you start looking like, wait, Golden State was always a 3-point shooting team.
Of course, Chris Mullin.
Yeah. And I was like, but no, I never heard of Golden State until Steph Curry came out.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like dead ass. Like Golden State wasn't even a thought on any kind of radar of mine basketball wise.
Oh no,
until
nobody.
Steph Curry fucking started shooting threes.
I mean, and even if the only reason people would remember Chris Mullin at Golden State was because he went to St. John's University.
And that's
You
the
heard
wrath.
that? Yeah, that's probably you guys probably heard that from me. That's
Yep.
right outside my window.
Yep. That's the wrath of Golden State right there.
That's what that shit sounded like right
He's
there.
like, no. My man said,
No one talks about Chris Mullin like that.
Oh shit, bro.
But yeah, I mean, it again. Nobody knew Golden State. Nobody. I mean, in my life, I've maybe come across 2 actually Miami Heat fans that were not from Miami. You're
And
not
Ray's
one
one
of
of
them.
them.
You're not one of them, Ray.
You're not a real fan,
I didn't know
Ray.
you was a Heat fan till now.
You're not a real fan, Ray. You don't blow wind.
You don't blow away. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, boy.
No, but listen, seriously,
Shit.
seriously, Ray, I didn't know you was really a Miami Heat fan till like real now. So, so there's 3 people down that I know that were actually Miami Heat fans before LeBron went there.
Yeah, man. I've been legit, I want to say, since 05. That was a Miami Heat fan. Because legit, I went to a game when I was in Miami and I was like, I got hooked.
I think that's even pre Dwayne Wade.
Yeah. Yeah. So
that's pretty impressive. Let's see here. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the highlights from the NBA Summer League, and I'm just like, yo, I'm not impressed by any of these kids, man.
Word. I mean, and you can only chalk it up to nerves, but so much.
yeah, that's the thing too, because you can't
You
just
know what's
keep using
funny
that
is not for nothing. I remember growing back up in the '90s. I don't remember the fucking showing the Summer League games.
Yeah.
So I don't even know if that's a new thing now that they're doing Summer League games and shit like that. Now, do you think maybe they're overexposing the league?
I don't think they're overexposing the league. I think this is the only time that we're ever going to see these fucking players. I think what they're trying to do is.
You think that much burgers that they're probably not even gonna make the active rosters?
Yeah.
I mean, but you have actual draft picks playing in this shit.
I think it's one of those things where like they're trying to have viewership all year, but if you think about it, people don't have to play in college no more. They can go overseas for a year, and then they could go in the G League or some shit like that. If they make the summer league that popular, or they find one star that makes it that popular, who's to say that they don't use the summer league as a developmental shit? Like now, people get signed at a fucking 10-day contract to play in the summer league to go in there or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
But I thought that's what the G League was until this year where I saw people getting drafted from the G League.
That I think that's what the G League was supposed to be, but
because
I don't think any of this shit.
Remember when we were doing the show and during the draft, there were some people that would say drafted and it said G League on it, and I'm like, wait, I thought G League was a developmental league.
Yeah.
That was associated with certain teams. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought. Man, that could have been mistaken, but
I mean, yo, listen, I know the G League was a league that people got sent down to.
Yeah.
Right. I thought it as a minor league. That's what I saw it as.
Well then, on that note, I will hopefully be back if y'all still on. But I'm gonna go do my interview, and I'll see you in a bit.
Now, Ray, by interview, come on now.
Nah, I actually got an interview. I gotta go promote this show.
Yeah. What's her name, Ray?
I'll be back.
All right.
Enjoy, bro, and good luck.
Yeah, man.
Bro. Thank you.
Don't break a leg. Yo, do you know where that meaning comes from? Go break a leg?
It's I know it's a theater term.
Yeah, so it was one of those things where like someone broke their leg and another person got the part or some shit in the theater or the ballet or something.
Right.
So people will be like, instead of saying don't break your legs, it'll be like break a leg as almost like a way to not jinx you or some shit like
Right.
that.
To unjinx you.
Yeah, something like that. Either that or somebody broke somebody else's leg to get in there. It's
What is this, Tanya Harding? And
Tanya
Nancy
Harding, yeah.
Nancy Garrett?
Yeah, go break her legs. But yeah, I just looked it up. The G League does function as a minor league for the NBA.
Right. But aren't certain teams in the G League associated with the NBA teams?
Yeah. So it is the National Basketball Development League from 2001 to 2005, and the NBA Development League from 2005 to 2017.
So then, how can you draft players from the G League?
Well, let's see. Maybe I fucked up. Yes, players who are eligible for the NBA draft can sign with the NBA G League and enter the league through the G League draft. Players who do this can still be eligible for the NBA draft, but can't be called up to the NBA that season. Some players have taken this route and later became drafted by the NBA team, including no one we know. Like, but Antetokounmpo's brother did that. So yeah, so you can sign a G League contract and then enter the draft, but you can't play that season.
I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research because that's. I mean, if I sign somebody in my G League, well, somebody else can fucking draft them and be fucking killing it. That's some bullshit.
Word.
But all right, so whatever. But I mean, look, I just know that the level of play in the NBA has not been as great as other people have said it has been.
Yeah. I
don't care who says it. I just don't see it.
I don't see it either because, to be honest with you, when you watch the games, you can tell that they're not really playing like they give a fuck. And that's why I don't really watch them until the playoffs. And even now, I don't really watch until maybe the semifinals, depending on who goes into the finals.
Wow,
because this season, I was watching the playoffs until the Celtics made the finals. I said, well, then fuck this shit.
Fuck them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I was like, fuck that. They want to fuck with me. I ain't watching them no more. They cheated to get in there. They stole that shit from the Knicks.
No, that was the Pacers.
No, the Celtics won the Knicks championship. The Knicks were supposed to go there, beat the Celtics, and win the championship, but the refs and the Pacers injured our entire team.
Okay.
They injured our entire team. Coach.
I agree. I'll allow it.
Those motherfuckers.
That's right. They should have never gave y'all motherfuckers money.
Word.
But then, all right. So it's pretty impressive then that you can go to the G League and be drafted. So basically, you can be a burger in college, go to the G League, develop your game, because actually there's a lot of them need to develop their fucking game.
Yeah.
And then get drafted. That's pretty impressive, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's also, if you think about it, a nice fucking way to save a spot for someone who blooms late. Like, you know how like Jordan they keep saying how Jordan was off of his college team. He got kicked off his college team twice.
High school team.
His high school
team.
Yeah, his high school team twice, and then he fucking became one of the best players to ever play the game. Now imagine somebody that's like, imagine Bronny is playing the way he's playing now, and then the Lakers are like, yo, bro, we can't fuck with you, and they cut him. And then he goes back to the G League, and something snaps in his brain, and then he becomes the greatest basketball player we've ever seen. But if they didn't have the G League, he'll just go fucking play overseas or become a car salesman.
The car salesman.
You know what I'm saying? That's like, like I think that could be a reason why they made it, just so like that they can get those, you know, unseen talents.
Right, but my thing, it's unique that the fact that they can be drafted by a completely different team. You know, like in MLB, if you're in the Yankees minor league system, unless they trade you away or cut you, ain't no other team can draft you. See? So that's a unique feature that the NBA has.
Yeah,
that's pretty unique, you know. And like I said, that can help somebody get into the league faster.
It's true, because a lot of people don't want to go through the college route.
Well, you know, I don't know. To me, like I've seen college. Like if you're not in the top 6, they're not gonna play you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it don't matter if you know you like that kid in the cut that can hit mad threes, but because nobody puts you in the game, nobody knows you can hit them threes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, yeah, it's true. It's like when you play with your friends and everybody thinks that you whack because they never see you play.
Right.
And they like, well, they don't never pass you the ball and shit. And you sitting there like, bro, I'm nasty. I'm better than y'all. Y'all don't let me play.
True. And let's cut the crap. Some of these college coaches are fucking horrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, my college coach in Oswego was very much like the like the Golden State Warriors. You know, he lived by the 3, he died by the 3. Yo, when my basketball team was hitting those threes, they were hard to beat. When they weren't, shit. It was a massacre out there.
Yeah, that's the problem with living by the 3 and dying by the 3. And speaking of the 3, I know you mentioned Bronny before, but my man is 0 for 15 in 3-pointers right now.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned him.
Shit, man.
Again, not everybody's a shooter, man. You weren't a shooter. You weren't a shooter in college. What makes you think you're gonna be a shooter in the NBA?
Not for nothing. And I'm not saying that he needs to be talented because he's LeBron's kid. But you would think that he wouldn't be one of these people that try to go with the popular shit in the NBA. Because everybody's shooting 3 now because of Curry and shit. Like, you would think that he would have that mind of a fundamental basketball player.
Well, I mean, I'm not a big fan of his father, but his father's a fundamental basketball player.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So now he should have that, I can't make a shot, facilitate. Let's go into the hole. Let's do this. Let's do that. Hey, after the first game or first 2 games, those nerves should be gone already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like everybody fuck up once in a while. But, you gotta show why you in the league, man. You didn't have that talk. Like, everybody's going to be looking at you to fail, and now you failing. And people like, see, told you. Where's that? Yo, fuck these people.
Right.
Because a lot of people like, oh, LeBron had to go to Miami to learn to be the bad guy. A lot of these kids nowadays are disrespectful motherfuckers. So why y'all respectful now? Ain't
Right.
that some shit? These kids are the most disrespectful motherfuckers I ever seen. But when it comes to professional sports, y'all pussy, what? What
Hey,
happened?
young Thundercat ass motherfuckers.
Yeah. That's crazy how that shit worked.
Well, because it's always, oh, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just trying to get mine.
Which is disrespectful.
Right, but they don't see it as disrespectful. They see it as them trying to get theirs. You know what I'm
Word.
saying?
Yeah.
Look. Yeah, I think Carmelo's son. I think he's still in high school. I think he might be a senior.
Yeah, he's 17.
Let's cut the crap. In terms of who had the better shot, Melo always had a better shot than fucking LeBron.
Yeah.
Like that's not even close. Melo always had a better shot. You know what I'm saying? Now, can he facilitate like LeBron? No. So, I guess it is what it is, man. Damn, he just dropped a 40 piece.
But Carmelo Anthony was never touted as the next Jordan, the next guy. He was always just the good scorer. He was the one-on-one guy. He was the one that they played solitary.
Isolation basketball.
There you go, isolation. You know what I'm saying? Like they made that shit for him. You know what I'm saying? So it's Carmelo and LeBron is not really a comparison, but I guarantee you, if they gave Carmelo Anthony this team that the Knicks have now, I'm pretty sure they'd do a lot better.
Of course. I mean, like I tell people, I know a lot of Knicks fans. I mean, I wasn't a big fan of Melo when he was on the Knicks because I tell him he played too much isolation basketball. But if you look at the teams he had with New York, I mean, if he didn't put up consistent 30 to 40, the Knicks weren't winning.
Yeah. And then they got him Amari Stoudemire, who decided to break down the side of the road.
Yeah, well, actually,
he signed his contract.
Stoudemire signed with the Knicks a year before Melo got traded for. So he had 1 year without Melo, and his knees held up. The very next year, they brought Melo in via trade, and his knees gave out.
Mm-hmm. He got left on the side of the road.
Yeah, he did.
But shit, I you can ask Crows. I was not a fan of Carmelo on the Knicks because of that isolation ball. It was one of those like, bro, we're never gonna win with just you playing.
Right.
And anybody could drop 40 points a night if you're taking 90 shots. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was always like, get him the fuck off the team. Like, because I didn't like the fact that we traded so many people for him. And it's kind of like with Judge. It's like, yo, bro, you can hit three home runs a game. We still ain't gonna win. I don't see a captain there. Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe because the Yankees are one of those teams that don't put their business on the street. But I don't see a captain. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see the team rallying behind this dude. When Jeter was the captain, you seen the team become better when it was crunch time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was something there, and you see him go, I'm gonna be selfless and carry the team if I have to. I'm gonna decide to make the right plays. I'm gonna hit the ball when we at clutch time. You know, some shit.
Right.
Not just gonna sit here 6'8" and break my foot on a fucking wall.
I mean, if he's 6'8", I mean, he got big feet.
I hear that. Shit, according to Amazon, a size 11-foot shoe is 28 inches long. That's what they said in their size chart.
I'm not even gonna touch that one.
Bro. No, but yeah, I mean that was my criticism of it. It's like I look at the players and I see what they show me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm getting at. I don't see nothing. Like, you can see talent, but I look past that talent.
Right.
But there's talks that Russell Westbrook might be going to the Nuggets. Do you think that that's gonna help out the Nuggets, and
No,
Russell Westbrook is gonna get a ring, or that's just a waste?
I think it's a waste.
We got to close mine. You think it's a waste?
I think it's a waste.
To be honest with you, I think so. I don't know how this guy plays on a team like that.
Right, because this team plays as a team.
Yeah,
I know Jokic is the main guy, but they play as a team. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
that offense is a team offense. You know, like it's not like, oh, we're gonna bring it down the court and give it a Jokic, and then just everybody's gonna stand around and see what he does. Like, no, they actually play, pass the ball around, whatever. They try to get the ball to the open man. And we all know that Russ can be a bit of a nut.
Yeah. And he's another ISO type. You know, like he needs the ball. And maybe he hasn't been in a situation where he has a team like the Nuggets and he can play and not have to worry about carrying the team on him. But I don't know. I think this whole the 2000s are better athletes than, or these athletes now are better athletes than they were before. I don't know. I don't think they know how to play basketball. I've been saying the same shit with is James Harden. I don't think he knows how to play basketball.
Oh, I know he don't know how to play basketball.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I think a lot of these people know how to play with the basketball and scoring, but I don't think they know how to play basketball because it's a 5-on-5 game.
Correct.
And everybody has those solo tendencies, those solo skills. And that's something that you have to grow up knowing to do. You can't have somebody that's like a selfish player, or that's dependent on, like, he can only play with the ball, go into a team aspect, because now what is he gonna do? Stand in the corner?
Yeah, pretty much.
And shit, and it's kind of like they say LeBron's one of the greatest minds in basketball. And I played with people that thought they were like LeBron. And I hated it. Because it's pretty much, I'm just going to stand here. Whenever you decide to give me the ball, whenever you decide to give me the ball. You know, I don't like that. Because that's not if you're in control of every aspect of the game, this isn't a team game.
Correct. You're absolutely right on that.
But do you think that the Nuggets are going to get Westbrook his first ring?
No, because it might have the opposite effects of what they think. He might fuck up the whole chemistry of the team. See, and that's what like to get him. Let's say they have to trade away at least 2 starters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're thinking you're upgrading your team, but you're not. Because you just gave away 2 guys that knew how to play with Jokic, your number 1.
Yeah.
Now you got to ask Westbrook to be a number 2. And we all know Westbrook always is dying to be that number 1.
Yeah. Ever since OKC
Ever since
and shit.
Harden left the Thunder because he thought he was number one and wanted to get paid like a number one. But meanwhile, you were six man. You were coming off the bench. You know what I'm saying? Durant after the Thunder lost that 3-1 lead against Golden State was never the same, and he jumped ship the very next year to go to Golden State. Then you left Westbrook there by himself. You know what I'm saying? So now he thinks he has to do everything all by himself everywhere he goes. You know what I'm saying? So let's say he goes to Denver, he takes that mindset. He's not gonna mesh.
Yeah. Shit, you think there's a team that he could go on that he can mesh with?
I don't know, man. Like I said earlier, he's always wanted to be that number one. So any team he goes to, he's not going to be the number one because he's probably going to go to a team that has an established star.
Well, he's going to want to go to a team with an established star at least.
Right. So that makes you a number two. Or even maybe a 1B, not a 1A. And he always wants to be that 1A.
Yeah.
That might create some friction with the established star that's there. I mean, unless he's willing to change positions.
Yeah. Because the way he plays, he should be a shooting guard. Not a point guard.
Very true.
But then, even on the Rockets, they had Chris Paul with him. Right?
Yeah.
And that didn't.
And I think he put up great numbers with Chris Paul. Because Chris Paul is a facilitator. He's not greedy. He doesn't care about having the rock or shooting. He wants to make sure the team wins. You know, you have people thinking they're better players than what they are. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah. And that's part of the shit. It's crazy how you sit here, right, and you go, Jordan needed Pippen to win. Kareem needed Magic to win, or people needed people to win back in the days,
Right.
and that argument still stands now. It's just we don't know the players that these people needed, because Stephen Curry can't win a championship by himself. LeBron can't win a championship by himself. Kevin Durant can't win a championship by himself. Russell Westbrook can't win a championship by himself.
Nope.
Jokic couldn't win a championship by himself. Antetokounmpo can't. Like, I'm naming all these stars, all these former MVPs, all these top players, all these people that are so much better than the 90s players. And they can't win championships by themselves. Jordan needed one person. Stephen Curry had a whole team behind him. LeBron James had a whole team behind him. Antetokounmpo had a whole team behind him. Who's better?
Man, no, you make good points. You know, and I tell people, say basketball, yeah, you can pretty much take over a game, but to try to do that for 82 games, that's a stretch.
Yeah.
Or correct, or should I say 62 games? Because a lot of these players nowadays want that time off,
Yeah.
like a bunch of little bitches. So I mean, it's funny because I know other people talking about how LeBron has faced more Hall of Famers than anybody else, and I'm like, who? And I think we touched on this a while back, and they show a picture of like maybe almost the entire Golden State team, and I'm like, ain't one of those motherfuckers in the Hall of Fame yet?
Yeah. Yo, you know what's funny? I just looked up your little stat, for the games played. Get this shit. The average number of games played in the NBA, in the average number of games played by the NBA players has decreased from 78 games in 2003 to 66.7 games in 2023.
Wow.
They made a rule that the players have to play at least 65 games, which went into effect this season and may lead to more players playing more games. But this rule requires players to play in at least 65 games and be on the floor for 20 minutes in order to be eligible for regular season awards like MVP and All-Star teams.
Good. Maybe some of them would fucking decide to play now.
Yeah. And if a player misses 18 games, they are not eligible for these awards.
Good. Dude, like I remember many years ago, Yao Ming was hurt. And he was still voted in by the fans as a starting center of the West. I'm like, my dude, the dude is hurt. He can't play.
Yeah. What they had like a substitute player for him or some shit?
Yeah, they finally found the sub, which is probably the third most voted guy or center or something like that. And I'm like, guys, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, come on now, you guys are crazy.
Yo, these people want to see their people. Yo, how do you feel about the All-Star game?
Which one?
The way that it's played now in the NBA.
It's horrible.
You don't like that it's a pickup game?
No. I mean,
Yeah.
Look at any All-Star game in the 90s. And
Yeah.
even into early 2000s, motherfucker was actually trying to win that game.
Yeah. Because not for nothing, that was the game that people were like, yo, I might not be on the team that can win a championship, but this is my chance to prove that I'm better than you.
There you go.
This was the chance to prove I'm better than you. And now these guys want to play with each other.
Bro, how you talking about load management? I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Load management?
Yeah. Yo, somebody made the point. I forgot who it was, but they said that with the advancement in technology and in health and in recovery and all this other stuff for these players, why are so many of them getting hurt so often and they can't play all 82 games? But back in the day, we didn't have shit but ice and some painkillers, and everybody's fucking playing all 82 games every year.
Right. It's called thick skin.
Shit.
And I'm sorry, a lot of these players nowadays don't even know what the fuck that is.
It's not making a fake Instagram account and yelling at your fans?
Nope.
I thought that was thick skin. I thought I was bugging for a second.
Nah, you're not bugging.
Shit, did you catch the MLB All-Star game?
Nope.
Do you even care about it?
Nope.
So
I watched the home run derby.
I was trying to watch it, but Raw was on, so I couldn't. But how did you feel about it? The home run derby? Did they change anything or?
Nah, they still have the whole I think it's like a set amount of swings or whatever that. Like it's not even the balls; it's like a set amount of swings. But it's the only thing that's exciting.
Yeah, seeing home runs is exciting.
You know what I'm saying? And I tell people straight out, I said, like a lot of people are not watching the games. So if you're gonna do home run derby, why don't you do the best arm in the MLB? You know what I'm saying? Have motherfucker throw the second base, third base, and throw the home from like either left center field or right center field. You know, kind of drills here. Who has the better and more accurate arm? You know, shit like that. I'm sorry, the All-Star game is not exciting anymore.
Yeah, because what they only play like 2 innings, right?
No, they play the 9 innings, but it's like every pitcher has to pitch. So after every 2 innings, they switch in pitches.
Yeah.
So
Sounds like the All-Star game.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Did you watch the All-Star game show?
Nah, I was at work.
So you
I don't
saying that
got
work is
time.
more important than baseball?
It is. Unless baseball's paying my bills.
We hear a TV show.
Bad. I'm far away from it too. I'm moving myself.
But yeah, I mean, baseball could be paying your bills if you was betting on it. Look at Pete Rose. Yo, do you think it's time to let him in the Hall of Fame?
it should have been time to let him in the Hall of Fame.
Because he wasn't throwing games, right?
No,
He was betting on himself to win.
he's just betting on games.
It's funny how that will fucking lifetime ban, but Mariano Rivera fucking throwing down a 90-year-old man in the middle of the fucking field. It'll be all right.
It's not that was Peter. That's Pedro Martinez, not Mariano Rivera.
See? Coach knows what he's talking about, people. He passed. He passed the test. We can finally kick out show. No, yeah, Pedro Martinez. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's all right.
Yeah, I'm bad with fucking names. Yo, dude, I seen Plagueis and I was like, yo, that's Plagueis, right? And my brother's like, yeah. I was like, you surprised I knew who he was? He's like, I'm surprised you got his name right. He's like, shit. He's like, I'm horrible with fucking names.
You know what's funny though? And you know, I know this is not a sports thing, but me being a Star Wars fans, they never ever mentioned Emperor Palpatine's Sith name.
What was it?
Nobody knows it.
Huh.
Because he hid his shit so well that the only thing we know is that Darth Plagueis had a apprentice who turned out to be Palpatine. So think about that. When he turns on the Empire, on the Republic, whatever, everybody already refers to him as Emperor Palpatine. But everybody calls Vader, you know, either Darth Vader or Lord Vader. But Vader's not his actual name.
What's his actual name?
Anakin Skywalker.
Oh, I thought you meant that wasn't like his Sith Lord name.
No, that's his Sith Lord name. But like I say,
yeah, no, yeah, I know like how Dooku was
no, Lord Tyrannus.
Yeah.
Or Darth Tyrannus, however you want to call him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There was Darth Maul. You know what I'm saying? Palpatine is Emperor Palpatine. That's it. It's crazy.
Yeah. Shit.
But I mean, look. At least baseball did something that to make their All-Star game interesting.
Yeah. because the winning side got home field advantage in the
The World
playoffs,
Series.
the World Series. Yeah.
I don't see anything in the NBA, and I'm like, dude, I don't watch these games. You know what's sad? That the celebrity basketball game is more entertaining than the professional All-Star game.
Yeah. I love watching the celebrity basketball game.
Yeah, because you find out who actually has some skills.
Yeah. And it's not as serious as the NBA game, but also you get to see some legends and shit. It is dope. But then you watch the regular All-Star game and you're like, damn, son, I can't even look forward to this matchup. Like that, I think that's what it is. Sports became less a fan attraction and a money grab.
Right.
You know? Because they figured out that they're OnlyFans models. They don't have to do that much to get that fucking $20 subscription. It's like, yo, you guys want to see this? Pay us more money. And then you see it, and it's like, this is the same shit that you had on IG. Now I'm just hearing this shit from show. I don't know. I don't really know how this works. Right, show?
I love that. I love that.
But yo, have you been watching any of the Hard Knocks?
No, and I don't think I'm going to.
I don't think because this isn't like Hard Knocks about the football players. This is Hard Knocks before the season, so it's a bunch of the negotiations and shit, and the team and him putting the team together for the Giants.
Right,
and yo, the dude literally said, he goes, he's like, I don't want to disrespect Saquon Barkley by putting a franchise tag on him anymore, and I don't want to offer him a contract and it'll be too low.
Have him feel disrespected.
Yeah, so then he goes, so let him test free agency. But while he's looking at people and they talking about trading, he goes, but who would want Saquon Barkley? Like, he's like, why would the Eagles want him? And this, that, and the third, because it is like, he basically was saying, we can't get what we want for Saquon because no one wants a running back anymore. And they haven't got to the part where Saquon takes the first offer he's given, but they got to the part where he called up Saquon and he's like, yo, listen, we're gonna let you test free agency and hopefully you'll let us know.
Yeah, you come back with what they're offering.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't think they've gone to the episode where, and I don't even know if Saquon calls them back and be like, yo, this is what the Eagles offering me. I don't think they're there yet.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if that actually happened. You know, like, because Saquon could have been like, the Eagles could have been like, yo, this is what we're offering you. You either take it or leave it.
Yeah.
Like, if you walk out that door, we're not going to give you this offer again. I don't know. I don't know if that happened.
It couldn't. I walk away right there. You don't want me. I'm going somewhere else. Fuck out of here.
Shit. Even if they turn around and say we'll give you $5-10 million more than what any other team will offer you?
I don't know what other team is offering me. If you treating me like that, I'm gonna find out.
Well, like I say, some
the Giants wasn't really
like I said, I don't know if they gave him the ultimatum, and I don't know if he came back to the Giants and be like, well, the Eagles are offering me this much with this much guarantee. Can you match it?
Did they overpay?
We don't know that. We're gonna have to wait for the next episode. You know, Satan Bat time, Satan Bat channel.
Word.
You think they overpaid?
To be honest with you, I don't think so.
It's tough.
I think if the Giants ate that bullet for Daniel Jones, they could have ate that bullet for Saquon.
But see, that's the problem. They ate that bullet for Daniel Jones, and now they didn't have enough bullet left over for Barkley.
You've been said that too. You said that as soon as they signed him.
Remember when we had the discussion, and I said, if this is gonna come back to bite the Giants in the ass, giving this fucking burger Daniel Jones so much money, I would have given the money to Barkley and told Jones, you go test free agency and let us know what teams offer you.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Because again, I understand that the NFL has evolved where, a lot of teams, because it's not only at the Giants, but a lot of teams don't think the running back should be the focal point. But like I tell people, Barkley just wasn't a running back. Barkley was a weapon. You can put Barkley in the backfield. You can line him up as a quarterback. You can line him up as the fucking wide receiver. I said this. Joe Shane's problem is that he saw Barkley as a running back. He saw the number 26. He thought, oh, he's just my running back. No, Barkley is the weapon on your team. Barkley is the heartbeat of your team. Barkley is a player that teams feared. Nobody is scared of Daniel Jones. Nobody. Okay, the league has seen him for now 6 years.
Which is crazy because it don't feel like he's been playing for 6 years.
My man, he's been in the league 6 years, and everybody goes, like my man Danny Green said, he is who he thought he is.
You want to crown their ass, crown them.
Right. Dude, the Giants, put their foot in shit. I wouldn't even say they put their foot in mud. They stepped into shit when they said Daniel Jones to that contract. Bro, $84 million guaranteed for a guy who has never shown the capability of leading a team. Because everybody wants to point to 2 years ago talking about, you guys made the playoffs.
Because of Shaquan.
My man threw 15 touchdowns passing and 7 running. That's only 22 touchdowns in a 17-week league.
That's less than one touchdown a game.
Yes. He only threw for like 3,000 yards or even close to 4,000 yards. Granted, he had like 750 yards rushing. But still, he fell by himself against the Eagles. That alone should be grounds for not giving that fucking burger a contract. You were by yourself. There was nobody in front of you, and there was nobody behind you close to you, and you fell.
And then he was out of shape.
What?
Toe said he got hurt last year. I said he was out of shape the way he was running. Trip over yourself like that.
Jones was not out of shape when he was running. He's just a burger, and he fucking fell by himself.
I thought he might have been overtired and tripped.
My man, at the end of the day, he looked like a fucking Looney Tunes cartoons where their feet are running so fast, but they're not going anywhere. That's what he looked like.
Yeah, me too. That's what I saw. I'm like, yo, he overasserted himself. I don't think he ever ran that fast.
But the thing is, all he had to do was slow down. My man, the closest eagle to him was 20 yards away. But again, since he doesn't have any kind of awareness, he wasn't aware that the closest eagle was 20 yards away.
Word. Look at the monitor.
He was worried about which direction they're running.
Again, the Giants fucked up. Barkley is no longer a Giant. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And Barkley, I don't blame Barkley for taking the money. If anybody blames a player for taking the money, look at the mirror and you are the problem. Because all you got to say is, damn, I work for a good company, but the rival company just offered me $20,000 more than what I make here. They're giving me more vacation time and better benefits. You'd be an idiot not to take it.
Yeah.
So I tell you, I'm not mad that he took the money the Eagles gave him, because I think the Giants fucked that up. But the fact that he went to the Eagles is what I'm at. He went to the Giants' #1 rival because they're so close to each other. That's what I'm mad at. I'm not mad that he signed a contract. Shit, the man plays hard. He should get compensated. He should get paid. And the Giants should have been that team to give him that money. But the Giants are so fucking blinded by whatever fucking Daniel Jones has that they gave Jones the bag and said, Barkley, oh shucks, we don't have any more money for you. Again, like I said 2 years ago, the Giants could have signed Barkley had they given him, I think it was $1 or $2 million more guaranteed on the contract they'd offered him. But no, that was too much money to give a running back, but you gave a fucking burger quarterback $84 million. $84 million guaranteed for a quarterback that ain't worth shit versus, we're not going to give the running back an extra $2 million guaranteed because he's a running back. Bunch of fucking retards. Bro, all they had to do, I think they was offering him $21 million guaranteed in the contract. And he was like, yo, my man, give me 23 and I'll sign. And the Giants were like, no.
Should have gave him the money and franchise tag fucking Daniel.
$2 more million guaranteed would have prevented your best player in the last decade from going to your biggest rival.
Then you franchise the quarterback. $12 million.
What are you talking about? The quarterback, the franchising the quarterback would have cost you $41 million. You
real?
let the quarterback go. Quarterback is not that good.
Why is it so expensive? And Cousins was only making $12 a year.
Cousins is not making $12 a year.
When he was getting franchised by the Vikings,
No, he was not. You better, as we say in Spanish, better Google that shit.
Google, yeah.
My man was signing $30 million contracts guaranteed with the Vikings.
Why the fuck was he? Well, he wasn't complaining. Everybody else was complaining. Why are you taking the franchise?
Say it again?
Nah, I was going to ask you, why was he complaining then? But everybody else was the one that was complaining because he was taking a year contract every year for 10 years. No. You're wrong. He signed a 4-year contract with the Vikings when he left Washington. All right, and then to avoid signing the franchise tags for the last 2 years, the Vikings offered him guaranteed money, so he took that. Okay, so you're thinking when the time that he was in Washington and Washington franchise tagged him for 3 years in a row. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what you're thinking.
For no reason, every year, boop. We're not paying you franchise.
Right. And then the NFL came back and saying, yo, you can't franchise a player more than 2 times. That's that franchise rule that came in because of Kirk Cousins. But the franchise tag is usually the average salary of the top 5 players at the position. Now think about it, the quarterback position every year keeps going up and up and up and up.
So it would be smarter to give him a contract for like 5 years. I'm gonna give you a 3 year. I'm gonna say 90 or less. Like I'm gonna average it to 30. It might go up.
But the thing is that, again, contracts are not really worth what they seem. Contract is all about the guarantee money. You got to understand, after the guarantee money is up, a team can cut you because they no longer owe you money. Guarantee money is the money that they have to give you whether you get hurt or they cut you or whatever happens besides retirement. So if you sign a 4-year contract, let's say for $120 million, but only $60 million guaranteed, the real value of that contract is $60 million. Because once that $60 million of guaranteed money is given to you, the team does not owe you shit.
I got another question when you get a second.
So the Giants gave Daniel Jones a 4-year, I think it was like $160 million guaranteed with with $160 million with $84 million guaranteed. Now, what the Giants did is that after that second year, because they only gave him $84 million, and it would be paid after the second year, they could cut Daniel Jones after the second year and not owe him any money. And the dead cap money would be lower than if they cut him when they owe him money. So you remember when Dave Gettleman traded OBJ a year after he gave him that big contract? The Giants had a $20 million dead cap hit for OBJ because they still owe him guaranteed money.
Idiots gave him 96 and let him go. What's the point?
So what people don't understand is whatever your dead cap space is, that cuts into your cap money. So if the cap, let's say, is $275 million, but your dead cap is, let's say, 50, you only really have $220 million for your contracts. That's why teams don't see, like teams like the Eagles. They don't get, a lot of teams give back-loaded contracts where a lot of the money is in the back half of the years. The Eagles front load their contracts, which is why a lot of players like to go to the Eagles, because they're basically giving you the majority of the money up front. But what was that question you had? Show.
The franchise tag, is that guaranteed money?
Yes.
Okay.
Once you sign it, it's guaranteed for that year.
See, we educated.
So if let's say the Giants would have signed, they would have put the franchise tag on Daniel Jones, that $40 million automatically goes against their cap. So let's say they had $40 million in cap money to spend on free agents, right? And let's say Daniel Jones' franchise tag was $35 million. Unless they cut players or restructure contracts, that would only leave them with $5 million to sign a free agent. So that's why a lot of teams were like, you give the quarterback the money, you know what I'm saying, and you franchise the running back, because the franchise tag for the running back was only like $12 million. Franchise tag for the quarterback was $41 million.
Saquon would have taken that franchise though.
He didn't want the franchise tag.
Yeah,
they contract.
They made a big fuss about him being franchised last season, right?
Yeah. Well, he made a big fuss because, again, even though that franchise tag is guaranteed, it's only for 1 year.
So let's say in October or November, you rupture your Achilles or you tear your ACL. You know what I'm saying? You can't sign the contract during free agency because you're hurt. No team wants to sign you. And if they do sign you, they're not going to give you a good contract. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of players don't like to sign franchise tags because it's only for that 1 year. There's no security after that. That's why in football, the true value of a contract is how much guaranteed money you have.
Yeah, because you get hurt and
Like,
play 3 plays.
hey, but you made $40-something million.
Right? Shit.
You
But
know, like show.
Yo,
Remember Kenny Galladay when he signed that 4-year contract with the
yeah,
Giants?
yeah.
4 years, $72 million, $36 million guaranteed.
And your fucking coach didn't even want to put him on the field.
Right. Well, put it like this: he got cut after 2 years. So whatever guarantee he had, $36 million in guarantee money. If they had any money left over, if they had any more guarantee money in year 3, you know what I'm saying? Actually, he got cut after 3 years because after 2 years they still owe him guarantee money. So after 2 years, if they would have cut him, not only do they have to pay him that guarantee money goes against whatever his cap number is and creates a dead cap number. So if his cap number is $20 million and he had $10 million of guarantee and you cut him after year 2, your dead cap money for that player is now $30 million.
You get a penalty.
Yeah, it's a penalty, bro.
You taking our money and then not paying the taxes.
Something like that.
Yeah, I understand what you meant. You cut that short. You owe us, nigga.
So yeah, I mean, again, I don't blame players when they sign contracts, especially when it comes to football.
Yeah,
football, you have no insurance. Again, and this is what I gotta tell the normal fan, and I gotta call people normal fans. Football players and athletes, because basketball players or baseball players do not get insurance from their jobs. And yes, playing a sport is their job. They're getting paid to play a sport. We get paid to do a job. We get insurance. They don't get insurance. So if they get hurt and they have to have a surgery that costs $3 million, that $3 million they have to pay out of pocket.
They're not owned by the team. The team don't got to pay for that.
They're considered contractors.
Oh,
right.
But the thing, like some teams would like send you to their doctors and
give
help
you a discount.
Yeah, they'll do something with you. Like I know in the UFC you have health insurance for that fight. Like that night that you have the fight, they give you that 1 day health insurance. So you go to the doctor. Let's say you got a cut or you tear something, they'll cover it for that 1 day, and then after that, you're on your own expense. But I know I think we was looking it up. I think I was looking it up last week or something where it's the team has their own doctors that will evaluate you in the locker room or something like that on the dime of the team.
The team, yes.
But when it comes to like specialized surgeries or other stuff, and you go somewhere else, you got to pay for that.
Depends on the owner, I think. Big Papi got shot, and Boston saying they playing over there.
It don't depend on the owner. That's the problem, Show. Like I said, let's say, remember when Kawhi was hurt?
Yeah.
And the team had the doctors evaluate him, and the team doctors were like, yo, he can play. And Kawhi was like, yo, I went to my specialist, and my specialist say I can't play.
Word, I'm hurt.
Every time the Kawhi went to his specialist, he had to pay out of pocket. The Spurs weren't paying for that.
Something must have been up. If you're gonna pay, I'm gonna pay.
Well, let's say you're a pitcher for any baseball team, right? And you have to have Tommy John surgery. Bro, you got to pay for that shit out your pocket.
Yo, Hoach, this is what I'm saying, depending on the owner. You know when Big Papi got shot in DR, the Boston Red Sox owner sent his plane over there to pick him up and bring him over here.
Big Papi was already retired.
Yeah.
So he did that because him and Big Papi are friends off the field. But let's say
him a favor.
Right, he did him a favor. He did him a solid. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was, if I had money and you was my boy and you needed a house or a place to stay, and I had like an extra house or some shit, yeah, I'm gonna be like, yo, you can rock in my crib.
True.
That's what basically the owner of the Red Sox did. You know what I'm saying? But again, teams do not pay for surgeries. Bro, let me tell you something. The anesthesia is expensive.
Shit.
I know Toe works in the mailroom at a hospital, but he'll tell you some shit about how much anesthesia costs.
Bro, I had 2 shoulder surgeries, and I saw the bill that the insurance covered. I think my last shoulder surgery, I think, was like $32,000, and the anesthesia was like $8,000, and then the other shit they did to numb the pain was like another fucking $6,000. That shit, like, I know my first surgery, I think the anesthesia was like $14,000 or some shit like that.
Yeah, man, that shit's crazy.
Yeah, my mom was like, "You shouldn't have paid that. They numbed his face." But yeah, no, dude, it's and the hospitals charge. Like, if a doctor comes in and goes, "How are you doing?" they charge you for that. The doctor ain't even touch you, but if you went in the room, they charge you for that.
Bro, I remember when I had my ACL reconstruction surgery. My insurance at that time was so good that I didn't have to pay much. But I saw some of them bills.
Word.
Woo, child.
What fucked me up was the rehab. Because I had to pay it was like $25 copay every time I had rehab, but I had rehab 3 times a week.
I had rehab once a week.
Shit.
So I got lucky. I mean, my copay was about, I think it was anywhere from 25 to 50. But once a week,
Yeah.
But like I say, this is why I tell people I can't get mad if a player signs a contract. Now I could get mad if a player's like, well, you know what, I'm gonna stay with my team. I'm gonna stay with my team. When everybody knows you're not staying with your team, Braun, and you're gonna go somewhere else.
Word. Yo, and not to toot the home, but we had Donovan Dijak on the show last week, and he was saying how they pay you a lot of money, but you got to realize that when you're done, that money got to last you another 30, 40 years. So that $30 million you got now, you got to put that aside to last you another 30, 40 years. And on paper, it's like, shit, that should last you a lifetime. But when you have it.
Yeah, man. Bro, NFL players are so bad with money that they literally have, when incoming rookies, they have seminars for you to avoid being baby trapped, getting caught with drugs, getting caught with DWIs. Like, they have classes for you to attend. And the thing is it's not like me or you in those classes. Yeah. They have former players talking about, yo, my name is Travis Henry, and I got 12 kids from 10 different baby mamas. That kind of shit. Word. My name is Antonio Cromartie, and I got 15 kids from 12 baby mamas. Like, they hired those guys. Now, here's the good thing about places like the NFL. They pay those guys for those classes. You know what I'm saying? So they're still looking out for these players even after they retire. Like I remember David Deal. He was an offensive lineman for for the Giants. He got caught with a DWI coming from the Hamptons. You know, and I'm like, my man, you making millions of dollars a year. Why you hire a driver to drive you?
Yeah.
And he literally said at that time he didn't even think about it. And now the NFL has so many players getting caught with DWIs, bro. They have a hotline. You know, like how remember in the old Adam West Batman TV show, they had the bat phone.
Yeah.
Bro, NFL has a hotline that the NFL players can call and literally tell them, yo, I'm too drunk to drive. And they will send them a car service to pick them up, take them home, and make sure they get home. Like the car service, make sure they open the door for the fucking NFL players. And you still have these young kids racing their cars in the streets. Like the NFL literally, I don't know if the NBA does it, but the NFL literally has classes for you to not fall in the trap. And these kids still fall in the trap. One of those classes is also how to manage your money. People forget. A lot of the kids coming into the NFL, let's cut the crap. They come from the ghetto. They've never had money.
Yep.
So what do they start doing? They start spending money. Like my man Rashid Rice from Kansas City. His contract is only for $6 million overall. But what did he get caught with the DWI or running from the cops? Was it like a Lamborghini or something? That's not a cheap car.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
And according to Son of a Woman, you don't finance those shits.
No, you pay straight cash.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't no financing. Ain't no leasing the Lamborghini. You paying cash money.
I'm known from coast to coast like butter and toast.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these players, they buy these big houses for their mothers, and then they buy these big houses for themselves. And I'm like, yo, I understand you trying to get your mom out the ghetto. Your mom don't need a fucking a 12-bedroom house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With a high-ass mortgage? No. Yo, mama, get your mom out the ghetto. Get a nice little 2-bedroom rent, depending how many siblings you have left. You know what I'm saying? Nice little 2 to 3 bedroom house where the mortgage is not that outrageous. You know what I'm saying? And now you have property. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No, what they do? They want to buy their mom a mansion where the mother can't afford to pay the mortgage. So who's paying the mortgage? They are. But now they also have to pay a mortgage on their own house, on their own mansion. And then they buying all these cars they got to pay straight cash for. They decked out in fucking in jewelry out the yang that you don't need. I'm sorry, I love watches, but you'll never see me buy a Rolex.
Yeah.
My man, Rolex is like 10 G's for it. That's a down payment on the house.
Word. And that's a simple Rolex too.
Right. Now 007 Omega watch, I might have to think about that one.
You never know when you're gonna get tied up and you need a laser to cut through the wire.
Right. But again, I'll never blame players for signing a contract when somebody's going to give them more money. I can blame the organization.
Yeah. No, shit.
Bro, I looked up the contract. This man is making this man signed 3 years, 37.7 million. They were giving him 12, you said.
So
right, but look at the guarantee money, show. What's the guarantee money? Like $27 million. If the Giants would have given him $2 more million, would have been like $24 million guaranteed 2 years ago. They would have still had Barkley on their team.
It's crazy.
Like
they lost him for chump change.
Again, you basically lost Barkley because you were not willing to give him $2 million more in guarantee money.
Fuck it. He should have called Daniel Jones. Yo, give him $2 a year million. so we could keep him.
Bro, you don't understand. Here's the problem. A lot of people don't know this. If you look at articles 2 years ago, Daniel Jones was demanding for like $41 million for his contract. Not asking for it, he was demanding that. Like, my man, the most TDs you've ever thrown in a year has been 20, I think it was like 22, 24. And that was when you was a rookie. But you had you threw 24 touchdowns, but you had 12 interceptions. And you had 18 fumbles, with 11 of them being lost. You know what I'm saying? So you had like a total of 26 touchdowns because he ran for 2 touchdowns. You had 26 touchdowns in total. You had 24 turnovers.
Coach, be fair, Coach. He was standing on the center by himself. He ain't have a center. He ain't have a right guard.
What are you talking about?
He ain't have a tackle. He doesn't have a line. We haven't seen his true potential yet.
I'm gonna break it down to you for you and everybody who thinks this man didn't have no offensive line. Okay, the average time to throw the ball in the NFL is 2.6. He had 2.3. Okay, on plays that the Giants gave him time to throw, his passer rating was below average because he does not know how to throw his receivers open. And he would rather take a 3-yard pass to Barkley than try to make a 15-yard pass to any wide receiver. The guy is a fucking burger.
Why they call him Danny Dimes then?
Because NFL Giant fans are idiots.
he did throw a couple of dimes though. I ain't gonna lie. It was nice. A couple of throws. I'm not saying always.
Well, shit. Even the stupidest motherfucker gets lucky sometimes.
Shit, Mark Sanchez had a couple of touchdowns.
My man, if you look, anybody could look accurate if you're throwing 3 to 5 yard passes.
Yeah.
I mean, look, no disrespect. Chad Pennington, after he had that second shoulder surgery, couldn't throw past 10 yards. He was accurate. He was dropping dimes, but they were 10-yard passes. Daniel Jones is accurate if you're talking about anywhere from 5 to 10 yards. My man, you can be accurate throwing 5 to 10 yards.
Yeah.
He don't got the deep bombs. The team.
No. Look, I know people are gonna say, "Oh, I think after his rookie year, he had a good percentage of completions throwing deep balls because he had like a 50% percentage in passes, in deep passes. You know how many deep passes he threw that year, Show?
How many?
25.
Damn.
And he completed like 20, or he completed like 12 or 13 of them. And you know what construes as a deep pass? Anything past 20 yards. So my man, you got Giants fans are celebrating this guy completing 50% deep passes when he only threw 25. My man, we got quarterbacks who throw 25 deep passes in the span of 2 to 3 games.
In one game.
You word.
So again, okay, and I can say this with certainty. I'll challenge any Giant fan to come at me with stats about Daniel Jones, and I will bury him.
Shit. Speaking of stats, I looked up your dead cap space for the Giants. It's it's 200 total capital allocations, $284 million. The top 51 cap space is $10 million. Reserve list is 1.5 million, and the dead cap space is 21.5 million.
Which is not bad. That's like in the top. Like,
21st.
Yeah. Which is not bad. That means there's 20 other teams with worse cap space, dead cap space than us. That's actually not that bad. Now remember, the year that they traded Barkley away, we had a $20 million dead cap space for Barkley alone. I mean, for OBJ alone. So the year we traded OBJ away, I think our dead cap space was like $30-something million. Like 35. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Shit, yeah, that is.
You know?
Yeah, that is crazy.
So yeah, I mean, show man. I know you. I know sometimes you like to play devil advocate with Daniel Jones, bro. Just look up his stats, and you can ask me anything, and I will tell you exactly what those numbers means. He's not that good of a quarterback. I will give him this. He is a very good athlete, but he's a horrible quarterback.
You know what it is, Coach? When you have a shit on your team, like Wilson, is it Wilson? What's his fucking name? I don't even know his name. Hell nah. I wish it was Russell Wilson.
No, you talking about Zach Wilson?
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson.
I'm gonna break it down to you. Remember a couple of years ago when Joe Burrow went to the AFC Championship game?
Yeah, against Patrick.
Right. He only had Jamar Chase, right?
Correct.
Right. He had the third worst offensive line in the NFL. But
I didn't need it.
But what can Burrow do that Daniel Jones can't? He can read a defense. He can go through his progressions.
Mm-hmm. They blitz him.
He trusts his wide receivers. And I'll tell this anybody who listens to this show. Watch Daniel Jones during the football game. Okay? And ask me when he has time to throw the ball, how many times he taps the football. When he taps the football, he doesn't know where to throw the football. All right? And that's because he doesn't know how to throw his receivers open. He doesn't trust his arm, and he doesn't trust his wide receivers. You cannot be a successful quarterback if you cannot throw your receivers open, you don't trust your receivers, and you don't trust your arm. And I'm not even talking about his bad pocket awareness.
Damn. And that's his team, ladies and gentlemen.
And the crazy shit is, all of that is still better than Zach Wilson.
Word. That's why I'd be like, yo, devil's advocate. Shit, you want to trade?
No, but then we get a shit quarterback for a shit quarterback.
Yeah, but his shit smell a lot less.
I'll tell you what, though. At least Zach Wilson was willing to throw the ball downfield.
To the other team?
But at least he had the cojones to at least attempt to throw.
Word. He just didn't know where the fuck he was throwing it. No, but to be honest with you, I wouldn't want Daniel Jones either. Because the biggest comparison for him was that he was an Eli Manning that could run.
That's a 2-time Super Bowl champion. Don't say it so lightly.
Yeah, but listen.
When you
Manning,
when you go to the Manning camp, which Daniel Jones did, when your coach at Duke, it was Eli and Peyton Manning's quarterback coach. Now, mind you, Daniel Sutcliffe was the coach at Duke when Daniel Jones was there. When Peyton Manning was at Tennessee, he was the quarterback coach. When Eli Manning was at Ole Miss, he was a quarterback coach. So, if Daniel Jones did not have connections to the Manning name, he would have never been drafted in the draft. Bro, nobody knew who this kid was.
until somebody says, "Oh, I hear the Giants are looking at this kid Daniel Jones because he has tied to the Mannings." That is literally all it took.
Hey, you know, paying with the number 1 draft pick.
Now, mind you, you can look good when you're in shorts and you don't have a 275-pound behemoth breathing down your neck. Because, like I tell you, in a lot of these quarterback camps, they don't have nobody in your face. They don't have nobody rushing you.
Yeah.
You're literally in a helmet and in shorts, and you're doing 3-step drops, 5-step drops, and you're throwing the ball. They're not asking you to go read number 1, read number 2, read number 3 in less than 2 seconds and then decide where to throw the ball. No, it's all about doing the drops and mechanics. And you can have the drops and be and do all the techniques and mechanics all you want. When you have somebody breathing down your neck, that's when you know what kind of player you have. And if you look at Daniel Jones, he panics. Again, he's been in the league 5 years. A friend of mine, Ron, we were having a discussion, and I said, "Yo, he's been in the league 4 years. He doesn't audible out of place." And he goes, "I don't believe you." I go, "Watch the next Giants game." Now, mind you, he's a Cowboys fan. He goes, "Hoach, I watched the next Giants game." He watched the Giants game, and immediately after the Giants game, called me and said, "Yo, this motherfucker did not audible once." Because he does not know how to audible. The man literally goes, "Oh, it's a run play. Oh, I see 10 men in the box. I'm still gonna, hey Barkley, you're gonna have to break 12 people's ankles to get 3 yards." That's basically what he was doing.
I mean, and that's what Saquon had to do.
Bro, if you look at Barkley, in Barkley's tenure with the Giants, he was the running back that got hit behind the line of scrimmage the most. Now, mind you, this is a guy who had a 2,000-yard season, a 1,800-yard season, a 1,600-yard season. My man, I think his first year in the league when he had 2,000 yards, where it was Eli Manning as his quarterback, he got hit in the backfield on like 50% of his runs. And this is where Eli Manning, changing the direction of the offensive line to block or whatever. My man, you know how hard it is to make positive yards when you're consistently getting hit in the backfield by the opposing team? And people forget that the offense, the line of scrimmage is where the ball is. By the time the running back gets the ball, he's 5 yards behind that line of scrimmage. So you're already getting hit 5 yards deep, and you're still making positive yards. Come on, the man was special. And this is why I get mad at Giants fans who talk about, "Oh, Barkley was nobody special." All right, I put you in as a running back and let you get hit in the backfield 5 yards deep. Let me see how many yards you get.
And he came back as a force after his injury too.
Yeah, it took him a couple of games to come back, but then he came back and he had 18 yards the year before. The only reason the Giants were in the playoffs 2 years ago was timely defense and the running game. Now, a big chunk of that was Barkley, and I'll give Daniel Jones his due. He contributed to the running game, but it wasn't that he was that plays were breaking down and he was running yards. No, it was the fact that the Giants were having design run plays for him. hey, we're gonna run a bootleg. You fake it to Barkley. Hopefully, the entire defense goes with Barkley, and then you can roll out and you'll be by yourself. And that's what happened the majority of the time.
Shit. But
So,
when is spring training
camp?
start? Yeah, training camp. That's in
August.
spring training, August. So we got what? Let's say
About
2
2 or 3 more
3
weeks.
weeks. We'll see. We see then what's gonna happen and how the Giants and the Jets gonna look then. But yo,
message to Daniel Jones. You got the button, the new button you got. We don't want you.
We didn't want you.
that was the message from Hoach to Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
They asked Hoach, yo, we're gonna offer a contract extension, Daniel Jones.
I said no.
Facts, bro.
That's all I kept hearing in my head. Perfect. Now we can leave.
Word. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it is your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. Peace, everybody.
Peace, everybody. Everybody have a good night.
Word.